Sports to the Bone family. Greetings once again. Welcome back to another video, my people. Thank you all for the continued support. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. So in this one, I want to take a look at a couple of things. We see where the newly installed CWI president, Dr. Shallow, is saying that this is not going to be business as usual, as they're looking to form a different style of governance. They're looking to improve things. They're looking to implement and to utilize the reports that that have been done by the different stakeholders. All of them things there. So we're gonna take a look at that. Plus, we're gonna talk a little bit about the first T20 that was played against India yesterday, which we won. The Indians, they are not taking it lightly at all. They are not taking it too well. Talking about the fans, all over social media, they are digging into their own players. One bag sit my people. They're saying that why these guys are arrogant and all sort of things. So just give a listening ear until the end as I work my way through these two topics. Also, make sure you leave a like on the video. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go right ahead and drop a subscribe on the channel. Alright, so let us kick things off with the Dr. Shallow statement, or the different statements. So I am taking this one from the Sportsmax website. I actually saw this a couple days, I think about 2 days or so ago, but because of the T20, I decided to let it stay. So the headline on Sportsmax says, CWI President Dr. Kishore Shallow commits to new era of governance reform. So they are reforming the thing. They are making sure that everything is click, and they're going to do everything that it takes to make West Indies cricket thick again. So the article starts and it says, President Dr. Kishore Shallow says he remains unwavering in his commitment to delivering a new era of governance from governance reform within Cricket West Indies. This is Shallow here, and I quote, we have produced several reports on governance over the years, and the regional dialogue on the matter has also been unending. He says the way forward is for all stakeholders to recognize that the reform effort is fundamental to the transformation and advancement of West Indies cricket, end quote. Alright, he went on to say, and I quote, I am resolute that if we are to achieve the desired outcomes and realize the sustainable growth in West Indies cricket, we must act with a measure of insistence, and have a sense of priority towards the reform exercises, end quote. So he's saying that the reports have been done, people have given, different people, would have come on board and would have said, this is what we need to do, this needs to be done. But, he's saying that they need to get it up and running, they need to start the reform if they are going to move West Indies cricket in the right direction. So he's basically saying we're not going to take the reports and sit on them anymore. We're going to make sure that we are utilizing all this information to improve the cricket. So we would have seen the Prime Minister of Barbados the other day, the Honorable Mia Mottley, speaking, and she was talking about West Indies cricket and the history and all of that, and that we need to continue the legacy. So this is Shallow, and I quote, you cannot have the benefit of all these reports from all different types of society, all different parts of the region, and then we say no, ignore it. The first issue we need to get right is governance. He says the longer we take to do it, the worse the result will be, end quote. So it would appear as if the culture would have been to get the reports, get everything, and just sit on them and ignore it and ignore them. He didn't outrightly say that, but he's saying that, they can't just they can't just get them and just ignore them. So the faster they act upon them is the better for West Indies cricket, based on what he's saying, my viewers. So let us see, you know. Usually when people get in office, you usually hear they come up with a lot of you know, a lot of a solid speech. They have all sort of things to say as it relates to improving, and then once people are settled, it would appear as if they are not the ones that said certain things. If you remind them about it months after, you know, it seems as if they don't know what you're talking about. So all of what needs to be structured and needs to be done in CWI, I'm hoping that these will fall under what, you know, these guys are planning to do, making sure that they iron out all the criteria for selection. Well, Desmond Haynes and the incoming coaches, you know, well, the recently appointed coaches, they were saying that players will know exactly what is expected of them to get in the team. So they need to get all of these things in writing, make sure that people understand what is needed, so people cannot go and pick their favorite people because their mind tell them that they are going to do something or whatever. You know, make sure that all of these things are in place. You know, as it relates to the development of the cricket, you want to make sure that you get the grassroots program up and running again. Try and get the teams playing more cricket. You know, try and reach out to nations that are not necessarily taking part in you know, ICC sanctioned events, so to speak, and then, you know, you try and organize little test matches, and if you're not even want to call them test match, you understand, just organize different games that the players can keep themselves active. You know, take for example Alec Artanes and somebody like Kirk McKenzie that just made their test debut. Those guys won't be able to play test cricket again, or quality red ball cricket, until you know, if they are still in the setup next year, January, when we play Australia. So all of these things they need to think about, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you all, that, you know, our president is charged, and he is ready to bring new governance, make sure that things are organized and they are taking the reports from the people based on what he's saying. So those are his words, my viewers and subscribers. So just let me know what you all think about that. Talking about West Indies, you know, we won the first T20 game against India, and the Indians, not the players, you know, the supporters, they are not too happy. I see people typing all different type of messages on social media, but that is what our team has become, you know, West Indies team. You know, when any team come and beat us, any team come and we beat them, is as if it's the world ending, is as if it's the last thing people would have expected. And, you know, we can't just use our emotions and say, listen, they are disrespecting us totally. I mean, are they arrogant? You can say yes, you know, but at the end of the day, based on how we perform, people you can expect that people are actually gonna try and treat the team certain way. There are fans expect their team to walk over West Indies when they play against us, you know. But one of the things we have always said, when it comes down to T20 cricket, West Indies can win any team on any given day. I mean, we didn't score a lot of runs and we were able to defend it, you know. So T20 is just one of them cricket there, you know. So some of the comments that I am seeing on the different social media platforms, arrogant. These guys think they know it all. The coach needs to go. Hold on. What are they doing? We need momentum on our side. And then, you know, you have other people typing in the Indian language there. So that is basically it, my people. I just wanted to give you some of what the Indian fans are putting out there, where their team is concerned. So just let me know what you think in the comment section on this one. Remember to like the video, remember to share, leave a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Big up.